Welcome to the Kindergarten Podcast. We welcome all parents of the class of 2033. Today, I have with me Nate Slindy, the principal at Clover Ridge Elementary School, and Gretchen Kleinsasser, the principal of Lackaday Mia and Kinder Academy. And I'm Joan McDonald, principal at Bluff Creek Elementary School. We're very excited to welcome you and your family to our school. And today we hope to touch on these topics: personalized learning, our kindergarten curriculum services and options, club care options, some things that you need to know in enrolling your child, and helping you to prepare your child for kindergarten and any next steps that you need to take. Our school district wants to prepare all of our learners to achieve their personal best. We are a national leader in personalized learning, and our community has demonstrated through surveys that they have confidence in our education as excellent or good, and 95% rate our teachers as excellent or good. So we hope that you will believe, as we do, that we offer a quality experience for all the children in our district.
You may ask what personalized learning is, and on your screen you can see some comparisons between a traditional classroom and a personalized learning classroom. We know that we're preparing kids for jobs that don't exist even today. And so we're excited to start our 13-year partnership between our school district and your family. Some of the things that are different is that you will not see necessarily 20, 25 kids in a classroom with a teacher standing up and delivering the same content to all kids. We know that all students learn at different rates and have different needs in a class. And so this is an opportunity for our teachers to really personalize the learning experience for each and every student in their class. Our teachers do a great job of working with each student and each family to meet them where they're at and experience a great rate of growth. One of the things that's important to know is that all of our elementary schools follow the same curriculum and the same standards. And again, we really strive to have a rigorous school experience so that we're meeting students where they're at, and we challenge them to experience and to show us their personal best. Your child will receive guidance from skilled and caring teachers. We have an incredible staff that work with our families and our teachers. At the kindergarten level, we also have some additional paraprofessional support in the classroom. You'll see hands-on science, engineering, and arts opportunities. We work with teachers to improve the social, emotional, and academic growth for each student. And like I said, we work very hard at trying to make sure that we meet students where they're at. Some of the benefits of our elementary school is we work hard for consistent challenges, and we know, again, that students grow at different rates. We are working very hard at our cultural competency to prepare kids for the real world. We have hands-on learning opportunities, and we, with kindergarten in our elementary schools, we allow for them to have opportunities outside of the general ed classroom for instruction by licensed art teachers, music teachers, phy-ed, and media. It's an important part of the day, and they'll spend 1 hour outside of their classroom with instructors in this area. One of the things that our whole district has adopted as well is PBIS, and this is a management system for our student behavior. We believe strongly in rewarding good behavior and showing respect, demonstrating responsibility, being cooperative, and also being safe. We also believe that all things can be taught, and so we want to make sure that kids are set up for success and have the opportunities to be successful learners in and out of the classroom. There's additional services that we have in our buildings, including speech, specialized education, gifted and talented, and programs for our English language learners. These are opportunities that are available to all families that qualify and students that qualify, and have a rigorous curriculum that supports that as well. In our district, we have three options in choosing your kindergarten placement. The first one is your neighborhood school, and those are designed by boundaries. If you have a question about what elementary school you're pointed to, you can go to our website, and under the Welcome Center or New Families and Enrollment, There is a address finder, so you can just type in the address that you're currently living, and you would be pointed to one of our elementary schools. All of our elementary schools are kindergarten through 5th grade before they move on to middle school at 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Another option for kindergarten is Lackaday Mia, which is our dual Spanish immersion school. And then our third program that is unique to our district is Kinder Academy. And this is a program, it's a 2-year program for young 5-year-olds. It's housed in Lackaday Mia, which is on 41 and Engler. So those are our 3 options, and now I'll introduce Gretchen Kleinsasser, principal of Lackaday Mia and Kinder Academy, to tell you a little bit more about those programs.
Bienvenidos, me llamo Gretchen y yo soy la directora de Lackaday Mia. So welcome everybody, my name is Gretchen and I have the privilege to be the principal at Lackaday Mia, our district's dual Spanish immersion school. Lackaday Mia, again, is a typical elementary school, K-5. We follow the exact same curriculum as your neighborhood schools. The added difference or benefit is that these students are learning this rigorous curriculum in Spanish. They are also, we're a 90-10 model. So that means that students in kindergarten do have some exposure to English language classes. It's about 20 to 30 minutes a day. So they start to increase their English learning as well as their Spanish learning throughout their time with us. We have some videos that will be on our kindergarten enrollment page, and I encourage you to watch those. You can see teachers and students in action. And like I think for all of our schools, we welcome families to come for tours and come see our students in action. So at the end of the webinar or the podcast here, you'll be able to see contact information, and we encourage you to come out and see us. So that's Lackaday Mia. I want to also talk about Kinder Academy at our site. This is a kindergarten option in English that is for families with young 5-year-olds. So we find in this program, we have a lot of kids that turn 5. We're really close to that September 1st date, 2020 coming up here. And it gives kids really the option to have more time. There are smaller class sizes. We cap the enrollment in these classes at 18, and there are additional paraprofessional hours. And I think, again, back to that personalized learning, it's an opportunity to really meet these kids where they're at. And then through that 2-year option to stay with their teacher and loop and continue their growth so that they enter 1st grade as strong 1st graders. And I think it's a continued partnership and conversation about what each child needs in that program. And again, we have a video for this, so we encourage you to check that out.
As important as the decision is about where you're going to send your child to kindergarten, we know that childcare is a concern for all parents. And in the district, through our community education program, we offer club care. It's available in each of our elementary schools, and it is a fee-based program. It runs from 6:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. And there is some schedule flexibility into how often your child needs to attend. You must first register for kindergarten. It's a very high demand program, so we encourage you to continue to watch the community education website because registration for club care will open up in early April.
One question that we often get asked is, what can we do at home to help our children prepare for kindergarten? This is an important time and a huge milestone for you, and we, like I said earlier, are very excited to begin that partnership. We encourage you to continue to have outside learning opportunities and obviously read as much as you can to your children, have interactions with texts and literature, and ask questions and continue to help develop them. We would also encourage you to have that social and emotional development with playing with others. Play dates are a great option for that. Interactions at different playgrounds and in the community as well. We do ask that kindergarten students that are coming are potty trained and have some self-care skills, including zipping up coats, dressing, putting boots on. We do go outside for recess throughout the winter, and so some of those self-care things are really important as well as they're entering into kindergarten. We do ask throughout the registration as well that we have your child screened. This is required by the state of Minnesota, and so this helps our district prepare as well. And so we want to make sure that those are available to you. There's a short assessment. It's not an academic test, but it's just a time to interact with early childhood professionals, do some activities, and prepare for that. So those are held at the Family Learning Center in Chaska, and you can contact that number on the screen for registration. They have days set aside for this, and certain times that you can sign up to register for that.
Well, as part of your enrollment process, there is a piece about health that we want you to know about. All of our elementary schools have licensed full-time nurses working in each of our buildings. And so you need to make sure that you take care to make sure your immunization is current, and you can submit that with immunization with your registration, or you can submit it through a form that's online. Our nurses will contact you if you need to do anything with that. Since our schools are staffed with nurses, you can use them to help support your child's healthcare needs. They will complete and work with you healthcare accommodations as needed. And there is also a form on the registration site that can help you. We are very allergy conscious, so please feel free to reach out to our school nurses who can help make your child support your child in having a healthy experience in kindergarten.
So after enrolling, you will receive an email confirmation through our campus portal. So the information you provide, contact information, that will be used to notify of your enrollment. Specifically for Lackaday Mia and Kinder Academy, you will not be notified until mid-February. So make sure that even though you have things in, you will be notified later on. Also, this link, the campus portal link, is on our website. And so that is something that we are asking our families to become familiar with, because we provide tons of information through this secure portal. You can see things like attendance, you will get information regarding transportation, you can get news and alerts from your teacher or from the school, and there's much more information that can be provided in there. Speaking of transportation, all neighborhood schools have different walk zones and busing transportation available. So it's important for whatever school you're going to talk to that specific school and our transportation department around what is working for your family. If you are going to attend Lackaday Mia and Kinder Academy, that is a full bused zone. So we do district-wide busing within the school district boundaries. It is also important to know that you will get this information about bus stop, where your child gets picked up, time for drop off and pick up around kind of mid to late July. And then we use an app called My Stop, and it's a great way to see kind of where your child is at. Has the bus left the school? That kind of information. So if you have any other questions around that, we encourage you to check out the website provided.
In addition to being notified of your child's enrollment and of their transportation in July, you'll receive a letter sometime in early August that will notify your child's teacher, and it will also invite you to a wonderful opportunity called Connect and Assess. It's a chance to meet prior to the first day of school and allows the teacher to build a relationship and gather baseline information about your child. It really is a great time to bond, and it's only about half an hour. It's time for you to connect with your child's teacher. And we want you to watch for more information in August. In August, you'll get a link to that. And the Connect and Assess days for 2020 are September 1st and September 2nd. Now, when your child attends your elementary of choice, we offer school lunch daily. You've probably heard that kindergartens have access to a free breakfast, but also we offer a wide variety of food choices that are dedicated to providing your child with what they need to be successful learners. It is fresh produce is used, and we serve 21 different types of fruits and 24 types of vegetables last year. So you'll need to know that we try to make this the best eating experience as possible for your child. And our schools are willing to work with you if your child has any special dietary needs. So please check out our Nutrition Services website page for more information.
We do also offer educational benefits to families that qualify for that. And that's an important support for many families as well. And so information can be found for families that qualify for that under the nutrition webpage as well. The next up is technology, and we have an array of technology that's available to our learners. In grades 3, 6, and 9, students are issued a Chromebook. So beginning in 3rd grade, they would have a device that is used as a learning tool. In the primary grades, there are either iPads, or touchscreen Chromebooks, as well as many buildings have interactive touchscreen TVs that learn and support the work of our learners as well. We do monitor this because we understand that technology can become addicting for kids. And so we ask families as well that as we monitor the amount of screen time that our families have and our students have, that screen time is monitored at home as well. It can be a really powerful tool for our learners, and we're very fortunate to have a supportive community that does support technology in our district. But we do monitor it. So it's not kids aren't on screens all day at school. So we have plenty of internet safeguards as well that help support our learners as well. We also take a lot of pride in partnering with our families. We have lots of different opportunities to do that, from volunteering in the classroom to supportive PTOs. We have regularly scheduled volunteers that come in and work with kids. And so any way that you want to be involved, whether it's during the day, outside of the school day, or throughout the year, evening events and things like that, different groups that parents can get involved in. Obviously, that relationship between the teacher and you is very, very critical. So we thank you. We don't take that for granted at all. And it's one of those things that's super important in the success of our students.
So for the enrollment process, it is open now online. So the website that you will see here on the screen right now is available to you. So you can check that out, fill out all the necessary paperwork, and that closes January 15th. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your school or our kindergarten webpage. And as you're kind of reviewing those things for enrollment, a couple things to keep in mind that we're going to need throughout that process is a child's birth certificate. I know Joan talked about the immunization record, and then your proof of residency. And then that childhood screening needs to get done as well. Know that any other information that is needed is on that website. I think two specific things for Kinder Academy and Lackaday Mia is there is an additional parent contract with requirements and awareness of what's expected in those two programs. So you'll check that out, as well as you need to make sure that you fill out a health form for your child and set up that campus portal. We talked about how you'll get lots of notifications and information through that portal, so you need to set that up.
And it's important to remember that your enrollment is not complete until all those forms are submitted. So it's really important, even if you don't have all the immunization complete, to please submit what you do have done. We would like to see your child fully enrolled by that January 15th deadline.
We do begin our staffing process about that time, and so it's important to know the numbers of students that we will have enrolled so that we can begin planning for the following year. Also, you should have received a booklet that was sent home by our district office, Welcome to Kindergarten. There's tons of information in there. There's even a daily sample schedule and lots of information that we covered here today about Lackaday Mia, Kinder Academy, and neighborhood kindergarten options that are there. You can always contact the Welcome Center or your individual school or the principal that's at that school if you have questions. We'll also have a sneak a peek opportunity for those that are enrolled in May.
Early May.
Early May. So you'll get information on that. That's an opportunity for you to come in, meet with some staff. Your children also come and have a short interaction with our staff and do a little activity to get familiar with the school, things to expect, things to prepare for. And then, like I said, there's the Connect and Assess in the fall as well. So we look forward to partnering with you. We are appreciative of you and your time. We went through a bunch of information in a short amount of time. So we know you might have more questions. You're welcome to call the Welcome Center, email the Welcome Center, or any of us with our email addresses that are listed on the website. So I think that's it.
Yes, thanks for joining us, and we hope you'll decide to pick our schools for kindergarten.
Have a great day, everybody.
Gracias.